Welcome friends to another Expanse video. How do the Earth factions fight back against the technological superiority of the Laconian Empire? Spoilers for the final books throughout. Let's get straight into it. The Laconians enter the slow zone. The only warning for the Sol system, an automated message. 2 ships arrive. Only 2 ships. The Heart of the Tempest, Magnetar class, and the Gathering Storm, Pulsar class. Their hulls repair or regenerate all attacks. In short order, they take out all opposition and take the slow zone and Medina Station. The Heart of the Tempest, with the slow system secure, moves into the Sol system. It then wins against a coalition of ships there and goes on to destroy Palace Station with its magnetic beam weapon. A final conflict is then fought at Leuctra, where even nukes are used, but the Tempest is left standing and the coalition isn't. The Sol system is Laconia's. Those on Medina Station later hear the Eye of the Typhoon, another Magnetar class ship, is coming to the station, so plan to leave. They want to get into the air gap security room. This connects to the Gathering Storm from the main station, but the guards have a dead switch, so if they become incapacitated, it will close the door. But Holden starts many security alerts to distract the guards, but is captured. Another part of the plan is to steal Laconian power armor, which they also manage to accomplish. Alex clears the dock in the Rocinante, and they use the codes to override the Laconian power armor of the people on the station, using the suit they stole earlier. And Amos gets into the Gathering Storm, cutting through its skin with his blowtorch, but can't scuttle the ship due to him not understanding the technology he sees. But Bobby takes control of the ship by forcing the crew out of an airlock. Naomi and Clarissa can't turn off the sensor array as they have been surrounded by the Laconians, but Clarissa sacrifices her life to save them, and so 20 ships get away. They fall back on sabotage and stealth here, effective tactics against a superior enemy, and learn a little about them along the way. The Underground find out about a target heading to Earth from Laconia, and they sneak the Gathering Storm into the Sol system on board a large transport cargo ship. The Storm leaves the bay without its reactor being online and moves with thrusters, and is also hard to detect due to its hull material. Their target is a freighter carrying replacement parts for the Heart of the Tempest, currently orbiting Earth. They take out the freighter and capture the technology inside. They then hide in a mine shaft, an old OPA base, and Bobby discovers, amongst the things taken from the freighter, that it held antimatter. Next, Duarte, the leader of Laconia, decides to teach the unknown aggressors the consequences of attacking humanity, and in retaliation, everything in the slow zone, both Medina Station and the Eye of the Typhoon, is destroyed, loosing the Laconian hold on the slow zone due to their leaders' aggressive actions against the unknown aggressors, and offering a chance for the Sol System factions to retake certain parts. So the Underground comes up with a plan, and the Storm and the Tempest fire on each other. Antimatter is used in a bomb targeted at the Heart of the Tempest, where its sensor coverage is a blind spot made by earlier battle damage, but a random burst of round shears off plating from the White Crow, the ship carrying the bomb. So Bobby Draper has to leave the ship and deal with the bomb herself. With her experience, Bobby targets the warhead and lets go. She knew that it was too late for her to escape, so targeted the ship and burned towards it in a last moment of bravery, perhaps recklessness, and the dreaded ship of the Laconian fleet disappears from view, slain by Bobby Draper. Here we see the Underground applying stealthy intelligence to make a risky attack against a more powerful enemy, helped by a big moment of personal sacrifice and using their growth in intelligence about the Laconians and the technology they have developed. The Underground, under Naomi Nagata as their leader, next order her forces to start actions in hundreds of systems, stretching the Laconians' capabilities beyond what they can handle, and leaving their homeworld fairly vulnerable. Holding the slow zone, The underground ships can easily be resupplied even a week and a half into their campaign, so the underground potentially has an endless supply here, so long as they hold the slow zone, something less certain for the Laconian fleet, an economic advantage if you will. Then, with the underground ships surrounding Laconia from every angle, they attacked with a long-range bombardment, a message to Laconia on how long the underground can draw out this fight, signalling they are in the position of power. The Laconian fleet would have to defend everything, not knowing what was heading for a major population centre. None of them was heading for a major population centre, but the Laconians did not know that. What a great deception. Later, one ship with engine failure is helped by most underground forces deployed in the Laconian system, including the Gathering Storm. The Laconian forces, including the Voice of the Whirlwind, Seeing Blood, moved to intercept that small fleet. But the engine failure is a fake. It is a lure for those forces. At that point, other rebel ships strike at the planet. They have been hiding behind the Laconian star's corona. They move now as the Laconian ships were, also far away that they could not return quickly without killing the crews of their ships. Battle group attacks. The Rocinante changes targets from the weapons platforms surrounding Laconia to strike at the orbital construction platforms, a key and massive resource for the Laconians and the ships they have been able to develop, and the Rocinante's railgun destroys them. A railgun fires a mass driver, a dense metal slug, at very high speeds. The battle group then eliminate the defence platforms. Then the Rocinante gets a signal from Amos Burton, so they pick up Amos and Holden and Duarte's daughter Teresa. As they leave Laconia, the Whirlwind has returned to destroy their ship. Teresa saves the Rocinante by telling the Whirlwind she's working on a mission for her father, and so they have freed the Sol system from the Laconians, with a final bit of deception. And the Laconians' myth of invincibility has been ended by the Sol system fleet, built as Earthers and Martians together. To me, it's clear the level of misdirection they use throughout the conflicts, and what they learn of the enemy are the key factors that have helped them win, along with a lot of high-risk strategy. Now, friends, I turn this over to you. What do you think to the tactics that won and the sacrifices that were made? Have you fired a railgun at a Laconian ship? Comment down below.